hold the camera and talk to it, so bear with me as I figure this out. But it's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. We had company for Thanksgiving, and we have some more family coming in town tomorrow for a week. And my house is an utter disaster. So I thought it would be fun to do a little clean with me video, and I'll share with you my messy house. You can help me straighten it up. Then I want to do a sit down chat, my 2022 goals in review, because I'm a goal setting nerd and I want to share with you my goals from this year, what worked, what didn't work, what I learned, and set the stage for a 2023 goal setting, which I've got a couple videos planned for you because, man, if you don't set goals, like, it will change your life. This is one of the biggest success-like life hacks I could possibly ever share with you. So I'm excited to dive into all that with you. But first, let's clean the house. My daughter's at preschool for a little while, so I've got free reign to clean without the house just being like instantly destroyed again. If you know, you know. I'm gonna put on a little Christmas music, light a candle, start my diffuser, light an unscented candle, start my diffuser, and make it cozy in here. Make it a nice environment to clean. Much better. Thank you. Go ahead, lay down. How do I want to start? No matter how old you are or what stage of life you're in, you should be setting goals. If you are not setting goals, you are missing out on an incredible opportunity to take control of your life and to change your life. So if you want to build your Plan A life, it's up to you. It's not up to your circumstances or anyone that surrounds you. If there's anything that you want to accomplish, it's up to you to make that happen. So this is both exciting, exhilarating, and a little bit daunting, because if you think about where you want to be, where your ideal life is, your Plan A life is, and you think about where you are now, those things, for many of us, don't quite align yet. But it's up to you to take steps to start to align them. Can you chill? Lay down. Lay down, please. Thanks. Okay, so I became a goal setter probably around like age 25 or so. And I mean, like, every year I set goals for the new year. I mean, I had goals before that, but that's when I realized if I want to make progress in my life, every year I need to set goals and I need to make that happen. And there's a lot of methods that you can do to set goals, to set the right goals, and to stay on track with them throughout the year. And I'm going to make a whole separate video about that. But setting goals is crucial for you to make progress. So for me, the week between Christmas and New Year's, that is my favorite week of the year. It feels like this little calm retreat to me because the crazy holidays are over, but things are still cozy and lovely. There's not a lot going on at work, so you don't feel like you're gonna fall behind. It's like this quiet, hidden week in the year. And so I love to take that week as my goal setting week. I like to sit down and review my goals from the past year, really evaluate what worked and what didn't work and why that didn't work, and set goals for the new year. So I thought it would be really fun to sit down today and share my goals for 2022 with you, my goals for this past year, and share with you what worked, what didn't work, just to give you maybe a little inspiration as you think about setting goals for the next year. I always use a written planner, like a actual paper planner, even though I also use an electronic calendar. I'm a list maker, write it down kind of person. So I love a good paper planner. And this past year, I started using the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets Goal Planner. So it's like a calendar planner book, but every month has these prompts for you to set goals. So this has been a really fun tool to use. Let me find my goals, my goal list. See? Do more of what matters and let go of the rest. Love this. I'm going to share with you my 2022 goals. This feels like I'm reading my diary to you, but here we go. launch Yoga for Birthing, which is my prenatal yoga company. I have some financial goals, maxing out our 401k and our IRAs and save an additional X number of dollars. Graduate with my MBA. Spend time fortifying our family by having a weekly connection night with my husband, just like a night to sit down and chat once a week where we're not on our phone, just a night where we can be intentional with each other. And once a month, having an actual date night out. And this is harder than it sounds because we have a little kid. Become fully self-employed. That was another goal. Write 1 chapter per month of the book that I have in my heart and in my mind. Hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and get monetized. And when I wrote this goal, I didn't even have a YouTube channel. Take care of myself, my health, and my skin. So let's talk about what happened this year. Did I launch Yoga for Birthing? Actually, I did. We did max out our IRAs and our 401ks. I did graduate with my MBA in May. I was already halfway through my MBA, so graduating with my MBA kind of felt like a low-hanging fruit kind of goal, but it's a goal nonetheless. Weekly connection night, we pretty much did that. Become fully self-employed. I am fully self-employed. I do work and I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my employment is self-generated, right? 1 chapter a month. I don't think I even wrote a paragraph. Actually, I did write like the intro chapter to my book, but like 12 months ago I wrote that. So who knows if it's any good anymore. So no, I didn't write a book or write 12 chapters this year. YouTube. So funny enough, last January is when I kind of became aware of the potential of YouTube, and I initially started YouTube to help share prenatal yoga with expecting parents. And that's actually what this goal was about, was growing a prenatal yoga channel and hitting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get that channel monetized. But if you saw my channel update video, like this channel started as prenatal yoga and it has morphed into more of a personal channel for me, a lifestyle channel for me to share things with you that are on my heart. And this channel, surprisingly enough, hit that monetization a few weeks ago, and taking care of myself, my health, and my skin. I did prioritize that a lot. So thinking about what worked and what didn't work. For sure, it's trying to do too much, and I have to check myself and realize I just don't have the capacity in this season of life to do more. Dragging my feet on career choices didn't work. Trying to always make the financially optimal decision didn't work. So obviously you want to be financially responsible, but I can tend to get too far swung that direction where if it doesn't make absolute ideal sense on paper, then it just can't happen. But the reality is there is a middle ground, there is a balance, and making decisions that are more balanced with what's good for us and also works for our finances is a more moderate way to operate for me. Also, what didn't work was not very clearly saying what I want and what I need. So I learned this year that I need to be vocal and verbal and very clear and direct about what I want out of life. So this sort of spans the gamut between the macro and the micro. Gone are the days of doing what other people wanted to do just to be a people pleaser. It just doesn't work. Yeah, I just learned that it's really important to be an advocate for yourself and to be clear about what you want. Because if you're kind of wishy-washy, you're gonna get wishy-washy results. If you're very clear about what you want, that's what will happen. So take that forward into next year. Okay, what did work this year? What did work this year? I feel like I'm still in it. Showing up for myself. If you want to make something happen in your life, it's up to you. And nothing's going to change until you show up for yourself. And that was a lesson that I really learned for myself this year. I just knew I had to show up and put in the work to build anything that I wanted to build. And things weren't going to get done otherwise. This YouTube channel wasn't going to be built or filmed or edited unless I put in the time. Making plan A decisions, even if they're not the most ideal, even if there seems to be a more ideal solution on paper, but it's not aligned with what you actually want for your life, it's no good. You have to make those decisions that are your plan A decisions. Ooh, the other thing that worked really well was acting fast once I had clarity. So it can be hard to get clarity around decisions, especially if you're making a major life choice around career or where you're gonna live or anything big like that. You know what it's like to sit in the tension of, should I, shouldn't I? What will this look like? And it's hard to have those moments of explicit clarity, but I've learned that when I get that clarity, I need to act fast and just rely on it. I can't second guess it. The clarity is priceless. Oh, the other thing that worked is slowing down and going fully remote with work. That is something that I will never take for granted. and I am so grateful for. Letting others in on the adventure. Life is about community and it's about fun, and if it's not fun, what is the point of doing it all? So let's let other people in on our goals and our adventure. Anyway, thanks for coming to my little diary session. I can't wait to sit down and set my 2023 goals with you, and I'm gonna be super open and honest about what those are. And I also want to do like a specific how I set goals video, because there's so many different goal setting methods and I've tried a lot of them and I know what works and what doesn't work, and I'd love to share that with you. Yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next Monday.